Check, check, check. Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It is a Saturday night. I am totally running late. Don't have anything ready. I am like, wow. Yeah, crazy. Every time I write a new song of the week, man, it just gets wacky. It gets wacky. But let's see who's up in the house tonight. Let's see who's calling. Serial Flu, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Brody the Shredder, good to see you there. Juicy the Beast. Durail, happy Saturday. Bradley James, what's up, man? Anti in the house, what up there, what up there? Hey, Edward Nugent, good to see you again, man. Blues Rockers back again, good to see you, bro. Appreciate that, appreciate that. Chris in the house, what's up, man? Starting off with a bang today. Tate, man, you're the man, dude. Off the cut, dropping the super chat, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Blues Rocker. Juicy knows what's up. There you go, there you go. Saturday shred time. Repent, man. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you there. Yeah, man. So I'm running a little late. I usually have a set list, but tonight I don't. My purple guitar I can't play. Those strings are dead. So I brought the this black guitar. It's a little tighter, but the tremolo is beautiful, man. The tremolo is beautiful. Fantastic, fantastic. So we'll see what we can do. I have no idea what's going on. I do have a new song of the week. I was working on it. I mostly got it finished. I think it's good enough. But we shall see. We shall see. What's this, man? I'll play some weird stuff. I have no idea. We'll see what this is. Feeling the warm up. We're getting there. That's an interesting one. We got to speed it up, though, for sure. Let's see. 36 Chamber, yo, what's up, man? Good to see you. Ezha Lord, yo, what's up there? Derail's watching some hoops. All right, man. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Blues Rocker, yeah, these are all Shaler branded, or these are actually Charvel branded Shalers. This year, 1992, Jackson wasn't fully ready to make these guitars. So they used a bunch of Charvel bridges, or the Charvel branded Shaler Floyds, because they didn't have the Jackson branded ones yet. So that's why these are so rare. That's why I love them. But yeah, Floyd Rose all the way, man. I don't use nothing else. Derail, the day was pretty good, man. It was pretty good. Woke up nice and late, exactly how I like it. And then there you have it, man. And we chilled, man. Nice and chill. We're on our zombie kick right now. We're playing. We played what? Dead Island 2. We beat the game. Now we're going back to the original Dead Island. So getting our zombies on for sure. Here you are, Tate, man. Appreciate you so much, Tate. Feisty Kitty, what's up, man? Good to see you there. Been a minute. Thanks for Repent. There you go, Derail. Derail says it was cold today, man. It wasn't too cold. It was like in the 60s today around here in Florida. So finally, picking up the pace. Getting back to normalcy. Blues record, not really, not too much. I mean, it depends. Like the other guitar that I've been playing all week, that you might have seen me play like throughout the week, those strings are getting pretty dead, and I do a lot of bends, and yeah, I was feeling that one getting close to a break. Usually just the high E though. I bend really high on the E, so sometimes I feel that thing about to blow, but it didn't, thank God. So, but yeah, it needs new strings. I gotta change them this week. So we'll switch to this guitar, which is this is the most recent guitar, if you can tell, because I don't have the DiMarzio clip locks set. I do have a set of them, I just haven't installed them yet. But this is the most recent guitar I bought off of Reverb, and man, it plays. I got it to play amazingly. It's a little bit tight. I don't think it was barely ever played at all. The springs are like brand new, and like I said, this is 1992, so I'm pretty sure someone had this in the closet or something like that for 30 years or so. Never barely played it. I got pretty lucky. It did cost a pretty penny. It was around $900, maybe $1,000 with tax and stuff and shipping. So, but it was worth it, man. I got it. It's all paid off. That's for sure. But yeah, now I keep looking though. That's the sad part. I keep looking. Thank you, Derail. Ken Stetson, what's up, good buddy? Good to see you, man. Blues Rocker, I prefer 9s. I've always used Ernie Ball Super Slinky 9s pretty much my entire life. When I was starting playing guitar, I tried everything. I tried all the strings, GHS boomers, SID, whatever blue. There's some sort of blue ice or I can't remember what they were. Diodarios, this and that. I tried them all, man, and it was the Super Slinkies that did it for me. They felt the best, so yeah, that was it. Let's see if we can shred on this thing here. we can shred on it. I think we can shred. That's good. That's good. Well, let's see what we got here. Feisty says, I should try Fender noiseless. What do they have, humbuckers, or they're just single coils? I don't know. These Jacksons, basically, this would be like a Seymour Duncan full shred, and this would be like a Seymour Duncan rails pickup, I believe. I do have another guitar that has a Seymour Duncan Screaming Demon that's pretty schmoking. But yeah, these are the, I like the humbuckers. I used to use the single coil, it was a stacked single coil in my Chevelles. It was, they called it a blade, I think a blade pickup, and it was 2 single coils stacked on top of each other in my Charvel Predators, and those are pretty sweet lead sounds for sure. Thanks, Blues Rock, I appreciate that. Ken Stetson, you demand, dude, appreciate that super chat, that is awesome. Tyler Shep in the house, what's going on now? Tyler's moving up in the world, man. What'd you put? I think Tyler surpassed 4,000 subscribers the other day during his live. I was in the live for a few hours there. Incredible, man. It's amazing what the vertical live streams can do. I mean, yeah, I think since I started vertical live streaming, I probably gained like 5,000 subscribers or more. I don't know. I lost count. I think we hit 26. We hit 25 on like Wednesday or Thursday. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy to think that 2 years ago I had zero anything on YouTube. So that's a lot of hard work for sure. But I appreciate all the support around the world, subscribing to me and keeping up with me. I appreciate it. Blues Rocker says humbuckers usually had more cajones for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, did you ask this before? Someone asked this before. They said, have I ever played with a wah pedal? Yeah, wah pedals, man, I've wasted so much money on wah pedals. Because I'll go buy one, and then I'd plug it in and play with it for like 20 to 30 minutes. It'd be like, all right, that was cool, and I would never use it again. And then I'd sell it. And then maybe another year later, I'd be like, yo, I need to have a wah pedal again. Man, I should try a wah pedal again. And I'd be like, and I'd plug it in and play with it for like 20, 30 minutes, like, that's cool, and then I would sell it. But yeah, I play with them. Pretty wild though, pretty fun. Thanks, Tyler. Yeah, we're working hard, man. I'm gonna work so hard this year that I want to get close to 100,000 by the end of the year. It's gonna be a journey. This is the year of journey, I think. Hard work and journeying. Hoping something big happens. And tonight is not sponsored by Mountain Dew Major Melon. This is the flavor. I tried it and I liked it. It's like watermelon candy or something like that. And I found a 12-pack of it, so I'm trying this one out tonight. See if it makes me shred even harder than the other Mountain Dews. Yeah, let's see. I got another warm up. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Which one's this one? Oh, we played that this week. I think I'm gonna play this one. This one's always fun. think we're good now. I think we're looking good. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Feisty says, try a Player Plus Strat just to try the pickups out. He just got one. It's very different. Interesting, man. I don't go to guitar stores too much. If I ever do, I will check one out just to see what it's all about. I have two Strats. One Strat's like an Yngwie Frankenstrat, which is like pretty much got everything Yngwie except I didn't scallop the neck. But it's got the HS3 pickups, the hot rodded volume knob, brass nut. What else did we put on there? We put a bunch of stuff on there. I never didn't scallop it though. But man, it doesn't play very well. I don't know how to set up Strats, like Fender Strats. I cannot set them up. I don't know how to set them up right. And it plays horribly, so I need to take it out to a luthier or something like that. But yeah, it's an American made though, from like 2005, I think. Some lady at my job way back in the day, she bought it for her daughter. Her daughter played it like once, didn't want it. And she's like, and I was like, I told her I was like looking for a Fender Strat. Surprisingly, she's like, I have one. I was like, really? I was like, what do you want for it? She's like, $150. I'm like, for real? I'm like, all right. The only downside was pink. It was a pink Fender Strat, American-made Fender Strat, and I was like, I didn't care. I was like, that's fine. My friend Rich is a painter, auto body painter, and he painted it Sonic blue for me, so it looks pretty sweet. Looks like the old classic Yngwie color. And then I've got a Fender Floyd, but I don't know what pickups are in that one. Honestly, they're probably Fender somethings. Thanks, Ken. I appreciate you, man. Blues Rocker said he smashed the like button. There you go, man. Smash it up. Swifty Forever, hello to you. Tizen Quailman, he says, there you go, man. There you go. The year of doing. I feel that. Yeah, we got to work it. The last 2 years have been pretty good. I've been slowly but surely, but this year I'm going to really pump it up a notch. So, Tyler wants to know, when is Rick's signature Mountain Dew? I wish I knew, man. I wish I knew. It would probably be like something like a candy blueberry flavor. I think that would be pretty tasty. Fox Racer, what's going on? Good to see you. We got the pictures. I didn't get to reply back to you, but yeah, those are probably the cutest Chihuahuas we've seen in a while. I wish we could buy them, but no. I don't think we don't have any room right now. But I appreciate that. Appreciate you sending those pictures. They were cool to see. Ken says, Rick probably would like a Fender. The neck is different. Yeah, like I do have two of them. They are a bit, the necks are thicker, way thicker, man, than I'm used to. But they're not bad. But I've always loved the Fender Strat. You know, Yngwie plays one, Richie Blackmore plays one, Eric Clapton plays one, Jimi Hendrix played one. So it's like, you know, some of the greatest guitar players in the world ever have played a Fender Strat. So how could I not? Fox, we're doing good tonight. Blues Rocker says, play a tune from your idol, something off Rising Force that made you pick up the guitar. Maybe later, yeah. I could probably whip out something. I do have, I got Far Beyond the Sun. I haven't played that in a while. Black Star, I think I have as well. So we might kick some out later on in the free-for-all day. Feisty says, could put a pickup in the... I never liked the middle pickups, honestly. I think it never sounded good to me. I even on my Fender, I turned off the middle pickup. I never liked the sound of it. Even I had my first Charvels, the Charvel Model 4, had the 3 single humbucker, and that middle pickup just never sounded right to me. It never got me the tone that I was into. Maybe for like clean or something like that, but yeah, I don't know. There you go. You got 6 puppies over there. My gosh. Feisty says the Player Plus has a 12-inch radius. Nice. Oh, yeah, right? Yeah, you can't put any photos in there. That'd be cool, though. Feisty got it for $640. Not too shabby, man. Thanks, Tyler. Val Kimber, what's going on, man? Good to see you there. I think my chat went crazy. Okay, yeah, Fender owns Jackson and Charvel. I think maybe even EVH. Yeah, right, basically. Yeah, I mean, a lot of this, some of this stuff I just improvise over. Some of it's real, some of it's improvised. So it all depends. I'm surprised too. I'm an old dude, man. But I think because I stopped doing drugs, like back in 2011, I saved some brain cells. I have some brain cells left, thank God. Blue says some Fenders have those fat necks. I'm into, yeah. I was never into those. They feel like baseball bats to me. I don't know. Contemporary Squire, yeah. I have to break out I think my Fender Floyd has 2 humbuckers on it. It does a pretty nice, but the sad news about that is that it's the Floyd is not routed, or the body's not routed out, so it just sits flat, and it's kind of like, it's kind of a bummer with that one. I think I just happen to have them at this point. Fox just had some Chinese takeout. There you go. I haven't had, well, yeah, it's not too many Chinese places around here anymore. We used to go to Panda Express, and they suck now. They're horrible. Used to be good, now it's bad. Ken Stetson, he's just chilling, taking a Diablo break. You, Diablo what? Diablo 4? Or some other Diablo? Or the Diablo 1 that they just released, remastered. It's a classic. Ken says he loves his jacket, he's got a cheap Strat, and the action is sweet. There you go, man. Ken says Hot Rails sound pretty good. Yeah, they do. Those are probably the best sounding of those pickups. Yeah. Blues asks, ever reverse a pickup to throw it out of face? I have not. No. I don't think so. No, I keep them all tight and right, man. I think I had my one Charvel had some switches that you could reverse the phase on them. Ken's on that Diablo 4. There you go, man. Yeah, we used to play Diablo. Diablo 4 came out. We played twice. We played two different characters. The first one was like pretty rough because we didn't know what we were doing, and then I found a dude on YouTube that showed you how to do good builds. We put a build together, and those things were sick, man. We went and tore it up. All right, let's see what we got here. I haven't played this one in a minute. We'll start playing some album tracks, if I can find them. My song collection is getting out of hand here. All right, we have not played Destiny's Call in a while. So let's play that. then that ends. It actually faded out in the original, so I kept it going. But there you go. Destiny's Call. That's the last track on that album. That was a good one. Let's see. All right. Fox Ray says Payway is okay. Yeah, I've heard about that place. But the one that is around here is like pretty far, so we haven't gone check that one out yet. Fox Racer remains old Diablo scared around PC 90 Windows 98. Yeah, that's a old one there. Ken's 45. There you go, man. Blues Rock says, look at that lovely Marshall stack behind Rick. Neighbors are happy to not be hearing that. Yeah, for sure, man. There's no way I could turn this up, dude. And that's not even. I don't even have my DSL 100 here. My friend has it. I have to go. I should have went and picked it up this week, but I forgot. So that's a Marshall Valve State 8100. And that's a 100-watt amp. That thing crushes, man. That's just so loud. And that's an old. Like, we're talking like in the 80s cabinet there. That's a vintage Marshall 1960 right there. And it rips. But yeah, I can, with the plugins, I can regulate the volume very nicely right here. There you go. Anti-thing. The Lamborghini Diablo came out. I don't know. They probably made enough money back then. They all bought the Lamborghinis back then. That's pretty old. Fox says she's never been scared of a fast car. There you go. Blues Rocker says, no talks of Pepsi in the chat. I do drink Pepsi. I do drink wild cherry Pepsi most of the time when I'm eating. I like the wild cherry Pepsi. That stuff's the best right there. That is my favorite. But yeah, for the lives, I have to have Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew really pumps me up. Gets the blood pumping there, I think. Thanks, Ken. Yeah, the old. I got these amps from, or I learned of these amps from Chuck Sheldon there. We had we're doing a demo, our first EP with him, and he's like, dude, you want to try this Valve State? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And I was using God, what I have? I had an AVA MP1 and a Mesa Boogie 295 power amp. And it was all MIDI setup, man. I could change all kinds of different sounds and stuff. And it was pretty sweet. But when you started playing through Chuck's amp, I was like, oh my God, I got to get me one of these. And immediately the next day, I went to the guitar store and bought one. I was like, and then I bought another one, and I got two in here. Yeah, I got two sitting in here, and I think, yeah, my friend's got my other one too. That one's broken though, I think. Still needs to get fixed. Let's see. Fox says Destiny's Call. I like that. Who named it? I actually, a long time ago, I was really good at making titles, and so I made all the titles from most of my songs back in the day. I'm horrible at them now. I write too many songs. Ken says he knew it was a Valve State. It makes you drip, sweat, to stand. Yeah, man. The things, and I used to play it. I used to have a full Mesa Boogie stack, and I would take just basically the Valve State and then the two cabs, and I didn't have no pedals, no nothing, man. It was just constant, just a straight guitar to the amp and nothing else. Fox says, never been in a Lambo or touched one. I've never been in a Lambo yet. I've been in Ferraris. I've been in a couple Ferraris, but never a Lambo. Been in a Porsche, a couple Porsches. That's probably the most supercars I've been in. I had Mercedes, but they weren't supercars. They were just consumer road cars, but they were pretty fast, though. Anti says, all I wanted was something besides a Peppy, and she wouldn't give it to me. There you go. I know. Can I get a Pepsi free? Remember that one? But yeah, I do like Pepsi. I think when I was a kid, I liked Coca-Cola. But man, I think I got into Pepsi. And I think someone gave me, when I was about 13, someone gave me some stock in Pepsi. And I was like, I said, I'm gonna start drinking Pepsi now, and I loved it. I still love it. But yeah, wild cherry Pepsi is about the only thing I'll drink. Although we do have the classic sugar Pepsi, which is that is pretty good. I like that a lot. Fox says, do you do all the notation for your songs, or do you use MIDI? I mean, everything's MIDI. Yeah, all the keyboards and stuff are MIDI. But then I go in and I fix all any problems that I have, either quantized problems or anything like that, or there's notation issues. I'll go ahead and fix that right on the fly there. Blues says Sweetwater has a guitar string sale going on, 5 packs of Slinky for 20. Bang, I may have to jump on that one. I'm trying to get I have $200 left that I have to pay off my Sweetwater card. And I'm gonna buy a the Tone X pedal. That Sweetwater went and like modeled a bunch of their amps, their classic amps. And one of them is the JCM 2000. They did a model of that, which is the amp that I use live. And I'm really interested in, I want to use that. And I think I'm going to start using the Tone X pedal when I go live. You know, it depends. If I need to go live on a pinch, I can just use the Tone X pedal and plug it into a board, which would be sweet. Frank's Tracks, what's up, man? He said he just bought a Jackson Solos wild card with an original 4. Dang, dude. That's something, that's pretty smoking right there, man. I was watching NAMM 2025 is going right now. I've seen a video of this one, I think it was musiczoo.com, a music dealer, and they were showing all the custom Jacksons and Charvels that were up for like raffle or bid or whatever, auction for all the music dealers, and there were some sweet ones, man. I saw one. It was like it was kind of like that. It was almost like this stone lava finish. It was unreal looking. I was like, wow, I'd like to have that. Yeah, absolutely, Blues Rocker, man. If you know some deals, I don't look too often, and I was actually talking to my Sweetwater guy today. He didn't mention it, but I think I got a couple packs left over here. Tyler says the new Strandberg's awesome. Yeah, I did see some Strandberg video as well. They're looking pretty sweet, ain't no doubt. I still get to try it. Hopefully, Tyler, when you settle down, I can come and try it out, man. I'm interested in trying that out. Because I've never played a Strandberg, so I'd like to try it. So once Tyler settles down, we'll see if we can get up to him and check that out. All right, let's kick it with some Until the Bitter End. Guitar's playing pretty good. It's not bad. This bar is not too shabby either. It almost stays in place. All right. Sometimes I don't want this. This bar feels so good. This bar is like Andy LaRocque style bar. It's like Andy LaRocque meets a Brad Gillis bar. It's got the alternate flutter on this one for some reason. All right, Until the Bitter End, let's go. feels pretty good on this guitar. That's not too shabby. Yeah, I love. I'm using this bar way too much probably though, because it's fun. It's fun. All right, let's see what's up. Anti says, did you know the Lambo Diablo was their first car to go over 200? I did not know that. That is interesting. That's fast, man. That's really fast. I don't know how fast I've ever gone. I think the fastest I've ever gone personally is about 160, a little over 160. And I thought I was going to possibly fly into the air. I thought I was going to take off. I was going so fast. It felt pretty crazy. And I have driven probably around 70 plus in a go-kart, and that feels like you're doing 200. That's pretty freaky as well. But that's amazing. Was that the first car ever to go over 200? That's crazy, man. Blue says he likes the tone of my other Jackson. Yeah, the other Jackson there's something special about that one. Special, I don't know what it is. I mean, this has a very similar tone, but it's a newer guitar. Like, I have barely played this guitar. The other guitar is like well played for sure. But yeah, it's weird. That purple guitar they have, there's something special about that guitar. I don't know what it is. But man, it's blessed by God or something. I don't know. Wongy77, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you again. Wongy, we're in Florida, the sunny Florida. It's been cold and rainy Florida, but it started to show the sun today, thankfully. There you go, Tyler. All right, Stardust made it in. She said, having some trouble. So I thought there might be some trouble there. There you go, Blues. Yeah, Brad Gillis, dude, is amazing, man. I mean, the first time I ever heard Brad Gillis was actually on Night Ranger, you know, Don't Tell Me You Love Me and Still Rockin' America and that stuff. I mean, I had that tape when I was a little kid. And then when I started getting into Ozzy and stuff like that, you know, I had the Blizzard of Oz and Diary of a Man, of course, and then I got and I thought for some reason that Randy played on that Speak of the Devil album, and he didn't. And I found out it was Brad Gillis, and I was like, oh, that's the same dude. And he tears it up on that album, man. And all the flutters and whammy bar tricks that he does. Yeah, Brad Gillis is amazing, dude. And he was even on the Hearing Aid Stars thing, too, and he killed it on that, man. Yeah, exactly. Speak of the Devil, exactly, man. No, we eat our sandwich after the show. We eat our sandwich. Let's see. There you go, Ken. I'm telling you, man. It's a technological world. Luckily, I am in IT. I know how to fix a lot of stuff, but I probably couldn't fix it for it because I'm here. So, Tyler, yeah, I would love to check that out, man. I think it'd be pretty cool, man. Tyler wants to know, why did I do 160? So when I was, how old was I? I was probably 20 or 21. I got a 1991 Firebird Formula, Pontiac Firebird Formula. It had the engine was replaced with a 350 5.7 liter engine. And I just moved to Florida, and there's a spot, if you know where Lake Mary, Florida is, I-4, there was a stretch of I-4 right there that had just been paved, like redone, like it was brand new road. And I wouldn't say I was drunk, but I was a little, a little tipsy, I guess, not too bad. And I didn't see any cops anywhere, so I was like, I'm gonna gun this thing. And I gunned it, and I was like just flying. And the car was very light. The rear end was super light. I had to put cinder blocks in the back, in the trunk, to weigh the back down a little bit. But I could feel the front end starting to kind of shake a little bit and feel like it was pulling upward. I started to freak out, and I immediately took the foot off the gas and started letting it coast a little bit, and lightly tapping on the brake to slow it down. It was scary, very scary, but it was fun. It was real fun. Ken Stetson, buddy, have a great night, man. It's always good to see you, man. I hope you take care of yourself, and we'll see you soon again, I'm sure. Fox keeps getting ads. Yeah, there's the stream is monetized, so yeah, you can skip the ads usually after a couple seconds. Blue says those pinch harmonics off the top. Yeah, this guitar can actually rip out some sick pinches. This guitar's hot, man. It's hot. Fox knows a fire chicken. Yeah, it had the fire chicken on the hood and everything. It was a beast of a guitar. It's a beast of a car. It only cost me like $10,000 too. Back in '92, I think it was. Man. Anti says the first ever to ask him, why are we doing 160? Well, Tyler doesn't know. When he turns 16 and gets his license, you never know what he'll do. Make sure he's not listening to Speeder when he's driving. That's all. Blues had a 73 Camaro and a 77 LT Camaro. Dang, dude. Yeah, those old school Camaros were pretty sweet too, man. Real sweet. Another car I had before that I had a 1988 Fiero GT, and that thing could only do about 120. And I redlined that thing one night just to see. There was a stretch of road in Ohio that there was impossible for a police to be there, and I gunned it, and it was like I had a red line. It was like dun, 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 dun. It wouldn't go any faster. And it didn't feel like I was going that fast. I was like, yeah. But the 88 Fiero GT felt like a big go-kart to me, and I did race go-karts when I was a kid, so it felt like a big go-kart. Anti says, well, Speeder goes to 211. There you go. That's a fast one. That's a ripper. It's a ripper. Yeah, Fox, you're right. Fieros are a cult classic. I had a nice one. Like I said, it was an 88 GT. It was like gold color. It was sweet. The only downside, of course, it was a two-seater. And I was like 19, 20 years old. So if me and my friend went to a club and then we met some ladies, it was very difficult to bring 4 people in a Fiero. But we did it. We found ways. It was very tightly packed, and I had to drive very carefully, of course, because I think one girl had to sit like on the center console, and then the other one kind of sat on with my friend in the passenger seat. It was pretty weird, but man, we did it because we had to. We were young. We were young and dumb. All right. Let's kick it off with let's try Fire Within on this guitar and see how that works out. Stocks don't hit as interestingly as the other one. They're good, but they're not great. It's like weird. This G string is like feels so tight compared to my other guitar. It feels very tight. I think you have to hit it a different way on this guitar. I think the other one, this one's like already like practically there, so you just have to lightly touch it and it goes. The other one you got to really pump it through. Nonetheless, not too shabby, not too shabby. Tyler says he's not driving anytime soon. I hear you, man. It's fun. Driving's fun, man. But like I said, I was driving. I think I had a go-kart when I was about started with. I first had a go-kart when I was about 6 years old, and then my dad had me basically drive it around the house constantly. I drove it constantly around the house. We made it like a makeshift track, and then I got a little older. He bought me like the first go-kart I had was like a Briggs and Stratton 10 horsepower, and then he moved me up to 100 cc shortly thereafter, and started taking me to tracks, and it was like that was fast, man, and loud. Blue says the 88 GT was a death trap. My nephew had one that scared the crap out of him. It was not. I don't think so. At least mine was fine. Although I drove it to the ground. I drove it for a year straight. Practically drove it to the ground. Literally drove it onto the lot when I was going in to trade it for my my Firebird. It died like right on the lot, right as I got there. I drove it to the ground, man. Anti's laughing. He says, "You go over 45 in the fair, the paint starts going." It did not. The 88 GT was actually a really nice one. It was the ones prior to that were the death traps with the. But yeah, I mean, as far as if I got into a crash in that car, yeah, that could have been a death trap for sure. Couch Broccoli, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Fox says, yeah, exactly how Miata drivers feel. Yeah, I would not like a driving a Miata. That thing is bad, man. Buddy McKinley, what's up? He says his best car he owned was a 67 GOAT 400 tri-power Muncie shifter. Dang. And then he ended up trading for a 69 Trans Am when he told that. Oh my gosh, dude. That's amazing, dude. Yeah, that's a classics right there. We look at Stardust likes classic cars. So we've seen it. We look at a lot of some of the classic sites. She looks for the old Mustangs. I usually look for those 2002 WS6 Trans Ams or Firebirds. I'd like to have one of those again. Just to have. I never had a WS6 the 2002 like the last year they made them. I never had one. I'd like to have one. Shaking James, what's up, man? Good to see you there, buddy. Anti says to Tyler, everyone's grateful for that. Yeah, Tyler, man, Tyler would probably drive too fast. Tyler would shred his. He'd be shredding in his car. I can see it. Thanks, Bruno. Blues Rock says, what do you think of the Gibson Bigsby? I've never tried one, man. I don't think I've ever known anybody that had the Bigsby tremolo on their Gibson. I had an old Gibson back in the day. I had a Tune-O-Matic. That's the best I had. My uncle has a couple Les Pauls, but they have their fixed bridges as well. I've never seen one, man. But who uses that? It was like Brian Setzer, man. He always used like a Bigsby on his guitars. You can get pretty wacky with those things, man. Blues Rocker says, did I ever race go-karts? I did. I was in the two series, the Northeast Ohio Karting Association, and I was also in the World Karting Association up until I was about 14. Anti says, forgive me, what album were you talking about? Brad Gillis, absolutely shredded. It's the Speak of the Devil album, Ozzy Osbourne Speak of the Devil live. All they do is play old Black Sabbath songs. And yeah, he kills it on there, man. He's got some sick solos, and his whammy work is just unreal on that. Buddy says he practically changed the guitar style as soon as he heard Eddie Van Halen and had to go get a Kramer with the Floyd. I feel that, man. Yeah, I think actually when I heard Brad Gillis do all the whammy bar flutters and stuff, my Charvel at the time only had a Kaler, and I couldn't do the flutters and nothing. And I couldn't really do much of anything on that thing. And I asked my guitar teacher, how come I can't do that? And he's like, you don't have a Floyd Rose. I'm like, what's a Floyd Rose? He's like, it's a totally different, tremolo system. I'm like, dang. So I kept the Model 4 for a while. But then I ended up buying I think it was a Charvel Model 3DR. And it didn't have a Floyd, but it had that Floyd style Kaler on it. And I could do the flutters on that. It wasn't until I got my Charvel Predator it had a Floyd, and then I bought a bunch of guitars with Floyds. Like there was a music shop in Ohio, Akron area, and some old lady drove her car right into the front of the store, and they were selling everything at like crazy prices, man. And I had just gotten a bunch of money, and I started scooping up all these Charvels and Jacksons. It was crazy, man. Shakin says, who remembers staying up late to watch Headbangers Ball on the thick TVs? Yeah, buddy. I do. I was watching that MTV metal stuff before it was even Headbangers Ball. It was used to be called Metal Mania, and there was something else after that. Then finally they settled on Headbangers Ball. I say to tell the story, Metal Mania was on every third Thursday of the month for like forever. So you had to like mark your calendar, like, is this the third Thursday? Yeah. And then I had to set my VCR because my mom wouldn't let me stay up that late. Because I was only a kid. I was only like 14 or 15. Blue says, best those Sabbath tunes ever sounded was on the Speak of the Devil. Yeah, they sounded amazing. Who was that? That was a Rudy Sarzo playing bass and Tommy Aldridge on drums. I mean, dude, they pumped, man. I love that album. That's and I really never got into the Black Sabbath Ozzy stuff, like the albums or anything. But when I heard that, that's when I pretty much heard all the cool Black Sabbath songs. And I love those songs on there. Beelfer, what's up, man? He says, dude, I'm blown away with your skill level. He's been in a metal band for 10 years, and I play circles. Oh, that's awesome, man. But no, I play better than no one, and no one plays better than me, man. We all do our thing. I appreciate that, man. Trust me, I've been playing for 26 years. Played in a lot of bands, different bands, and signed bands, and you name it, tours. I've been around a lot. I look young, but I'm not. Man, I appreciate it. All right, I think we're ready for Speeder. Time for Speeder. And hopefully everything sounds a lot better than last week, because last week I was all messed up, man. The voice was too low, my music was too high, and I think I figured that out. Hopefully everything sounds good. If it doesn't, I haven't seen any complaints, so that's a good thing. So let's rock out, Speeder. You know the drill. If you're driving, pull over or slow down. If you're seated, buckle up. And now we have a new thing. You got to strap on your socks. Because we had someone that said their socks were blown away. So make sure your socks are strapped on as well, all right? The bar made this weird squeaking noise. It was incredibly weird sounding. I think I need some WD-40 in there or something. Man. Let me cue up the next one here. Well, that was Speeder. If you didn't know it already, there it was. Thanks, Tyler. But he says that's what we look for in the weekends, except for he was never personally a fan of Ricky Rackman. Yeah, I mean, as it goes, Ricky Rackman, he really wasn't like a metal dude. Metal, you know. I think he wanted to be. I don't know, man. I like Adam. I think Adam Curry was probably the best. I don't know. He seemed metal, sort of. I don't know, man. It was that kid, that other guy, Kevin or something. That guy was like, why is this guy hosting this show? Why is this guy hosting? I don't know. Blues Rocker indeed, man. I do have a playlist of a ton of stuff, a lot of old live footage and things like that. Shaken James says, how do I become a member? I tried the other day but failed. I don't know. That I'm not sure of. I believe there was like a join. It should be a join button or something. I don't think I can join my own self. Whatever it shows me. Let me see. I don't have another account on this thing. Let me see. Join. It should be a join button. Yeah. So like if you go to my, even right here, I think if you put it in, I don't know if you're on your phone or on your TV. If you're on your TV, I don't think it works. But if I'm on my computer, I can actually hit the join button. It's right next to my name. Excuse me. But I'm not too sure, bud. But I appreciate you thinking. I appreciate the thought for sure, man. Anti says Starlicks Productions, all Starlicks. Yeah, man, I remember those. My uncle, who's like more of an Eric Clapton style player, he used to buy all those Starlicks. Man, when I go to his house and hang out, I would just sit in his guitar room and just like watch all these. I've seen the Steve Lukather one. I think I saw the Carlos Cavazo one. Man, he had a bunch. Albert Lee. I remember watching that one. Man, he had so many cool ones. Blues Rock said, did you ever learn Battle Axe by Quiet Riot? No, I never did, man. I think I got Quiet Riot when I was real young. I never really learned their stuff, except for like, what's that one song? Bang Your Head, Mental Health will Drive You Mad song. But, yeah, I used to listen to that tape. I think when I was a kid, I remember that Mental Health tape. It was like the loudest thing that I owned, man. It's like it's like so loud on my Walkman. I was like, man, this is the loudest thing ever, man. Blues Rocker says Lick Library has some good videos from him. I'll bet, yeah. I used to get all those. I had what the ones I owned. I had the Vinnie Moore one. I had the Yngwie one, Instructional. I had the Speed Kills. Michael Angelo Badio videotape. I had the Al Di Meola videotape, and I think that was it. I think that's the only ones I owned. I think I did have the John Petrucci one at one point. I'm not sure where that went, but that was a good one too. Shaken's on his phone. I'm not sure, man. I have to look and see. I think it'd be on there. I guess it comes down to what type of phone you got then. I have an Apple, so that's probably not helpful. I can't even look. Let me see. RickRenstrom. All right, there's the live. If I shut down the chat, you know what? Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it on my iPhone. But again, I'm logged into my own account, so that could be tough for me to figure out. Let's see. The Battle. What's up, man? Good to see you there. Edward Nugent, man, you have a great night, buddy. Take care. Have a great one, man. Have a great weekend. The rest of your week next week. Blue says, what are my top choices for listening to? Depends, man. It depends what you like. I like a lot of stuff. I listen to a lot of, on my iTunes playlist, there's a lot of Judas Priest, Primal Fear, Yngwie, a lot of old school neoclassical stuff from the Shrapnel days. But yeah, if you want to learn like shredding stuff, I mean, yeah, just look at the old Shrapnel albums. Vinnie Moore, Mind's Eye, Tony McAlpine, Edge of Insanity, Maximum Security is another one. What else was on there? Joey to Full Out of the Sun, Jason Becker, Perpetual Burn, Marty Friedman, Dragon's Kiss, Racer X. Some of those were fantastic stuff. Ow. Anyway, okay, Anti's got the link to Lick Library if you're interested in that. Shaken's got an Apple. Yeah, I don't know. I looked on my Apple. I didn't even see that. I didn't see the join button. So it'll probably have to be like on a computer or something, or maybe you'd have to go to my page directly. I'm not sure, man. There you go, Blues Rocker. Anti's got a link there. The exercise every guitar player should know. If you want to play like me, that's a good way to start. Yeah, that's the exercise I came up with when I started playing again 2 years ago. It helped me. It's helped thousands of others. Oh, Razzle's in the house. He said he slept through his alarm. Oh, man. You got to sleep, though, buddy. But, hey, I appreciate you hanging out, Razzle. It's good to see you again. We just having fun over here, man. We just having fun. All right, let's kick it into overdrive again. The new Storm Rider is ready. This song is feeling good to me. I think I turned this mix down a little bit. It was this mix was hot the first time I played it, but I remixed it. And it's a little better, I think. So let's give it a shot with this guitar, huh? like that new iteration. It's nice. All right, let me cue up this new jam here. See how that one goes. Oh, man. Blues Rock says, have any early licks or song ideas you've been playing for years but never recorded? A lot of stuff that you hear is old stuff, yeah. That was actually an old song there that I wrote a long, long time ago. But yeah, I go through, I have a massive archive of folders on a hard drive of like tons and tons and tons of riffs and ideas and this and that. So yeah, some of them translate into something new for sure. Or refreshed, how about that? Thanks, Razzle, man. Appreciate you. Much love to you, brother. Thanks, Blues Rocker. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I guess I've said before, I studied music in college for 2 years, and it really, really helped me to understand how to write songs and how to modulate chord progressions and things like that. So, yeah, it helped out a lot. It helped out a lot. Plus, I used to play cover songs way back when I was a kid, from about age 15 through probably close to 19. So about 4 years I was playing nothing but covers. So I understood how to listen to the songs and break them down and figure out, okay, this song's like a chorus, pre-chorus, or a verse, pre-chorus, chorus, or this one's going verse, chorus, chorus, or this is going verse, chorus, bridge. So I figured those out, so it kind of helped me translate into my own writing. Anti says, where'd it go? He says, you might want to let those that don't know you're talking about Shrapnel Records, not the band Shrapnel. Is there a band called Shrapnel? I did not know that. Yeah, Shrapnel Records. I grew up in the 80s, and Shrapnel Records, owned by Mike Varney, was the epitome of shred guitarists. The greatest shred guitarists got signed to his label. And most of them are heroes of the world today, for sure. But yeah. Good call, though. Good call. Zoom, what's up, man? He says he's Razzle me, just shook me up to wait and come watch. There you go, man. Razzle be like, wake up, man. Get up. That's awesome, man. Where you guys at then? Shoot. Thanks, Juicy. Mark asks, Rick, being a guitar player and a fan, being a keyboard player and a fan of being, you ever seen the cover of Miyako did the on piano piece, Far Beyond the Sun? No, a piano piece of Far Beyond the Sun? I've never seen that. That sounds interesting. I would like to see that. I would like to see that. The best, I've seen the violin cover, the violin player doing it, and I've seen a guy play it on, what is that? Accordion. I've seen a guy play Far Beyond the Sun on an accordion. That was insane. Ingve even liked that one. Thanks, Razzle. Fox says her chat's been blank. That's weird. Maybe YouTube's tripping tonight. Blues Rocker asks, what's my DAW of choice? I use two. I have two. For these live streams, I do use Studio One, the latest version 7. And then for most of my recording, I use Pro Tools. I think Pro Tools has a hotter tone, hotter signal to it. So yeah, it depends. I do a lot of my demos in Studio One. It's easier. But any song that I'm recording for real, I'll throw it in Pro Tools. Because most major studios use Pro Tools as well. Thanks, Zoom. Appreciate that. Razzle, thank you. Shaking James, yo, thank you so much. There you go, buddy. Absolutely, man. You get the backstage pass treatment and all the stories I can think of during the time of me playing. Well, I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much for that super chat. That's awesome. Starter says her chat has a tendency to get stuck and not refresh. Oh, man. YouTube might be tripping. There you go, Blues Rocker. Yeah, I'm gonna take that deal up for sure, man. It's gonna add to my my Sweetwater card, but $25 ain't too shabby, man. That's not too shabby at all. But again, we appreciate you, Shaking James, man. Thank you so much, buddy. Crow named Call, what's up, buddy? Good to see you again, man. Razzle says it's 3:30 in the morning. Let's get the party started. All right, we partying, man. 3:30. Are you guys in like UK? What's that? 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So UK, somewhere around the UK, I'm guessing. That's awesome. I'm glad to see you guys. I'm in Eastern Standard Time, so 9 o'clock on Saturday is pretty chill for me. So every 8 weeks, though, I do afternoon streams. So it's like be like 9 o'clock for y'all over there in UK and Europe. Anti's got it there, man. Anti don't play. Anyone calling out the chat to spam will be gone. No warnings. Enjoy the music. That's what we want. No spam. Enjoy the music. Very simple. Very simple. It's chill on here. On the weekdays, yeah, that's it gets wild. It gets wild and crazy. That's it, Mark. Yeah, Jill of Unlucky Morphus. Yeah, that was insane. That was like 3, 4, 5 years ago. Ah, man, it's insane. Yeah, I was like, yo, she nailed it too. Perfect, the execution of that. Okay, Razzle and Zoom are from UK. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you found me, man. That's great. We have a lot of fun around here. I better tune this guitar right quick. Let me throw this on the tuner real fast, just to make sure. I beat these guitars up. There's no doubt about it. Let's see how we're looking here. Not too bad. That one's in there. All right, this G is a little off. It's B, that is. All right, not too bad. That one's in tune. That one's in tune. That one's a little off, slightly. And our D. Not too bad, okay. I've been beating this guitar up tonight, and it stays pretty well in tune, so I'm happy about that. All right, let's see what we got. All right, we got a new song here. Just wrote tonight. This is probably why I was running so late tonight. Because, yeah, I was putting the finishing touches on this one. Fox having a creamsicle right now. Creamsicles are good. All right, let's see what we got. All right, what key is this in? I think it's in the... I wanted to change the key of this so it's a similar key to like G minor. I wanted to make it like G flat or G sharp. I didn't get a time to play with that portion of it, but let's see. This should be interesting though. It's a little different. It's a lot heavier. I had to record the rhythm guitars on this one too tonight, so that's probably what took me the most time, but let's see how it goes. song of the week. 012525. Can you believe it? Pretty wild, pretty wild. I was having fun writing that one. It was a cool one. Hope you enjoyed that one. That was a fun one to play. There was a lot of cool changes in that one. I will probably change the key though. Maybe. I don't know. I think I actually worked in that key. Thanks, Zoom. Appreciate you, man. Metal Mark's channel's up on there. Make sure you check it out. Mark, it's got a ton of cool playlists. A lot of crazy stuff that you've probably never heard of. So I would encourage you to check out Metal Mark and give him a look. Mark asked, if I could get on America's Got Talent, what song or partial song do you think I'd play? It's a great question, man. If I could get on there, I think the very first song I would do would be Symphony 40, because I can cut that down enough. Like usually when I watch people on America's Got Talent, it's about 90 seconds if they're playing a song. They get about 90 seconds. So I could easily chop that down to have the melody, the little bridge, and then a solo, and then back to the melody again. That'd be dope. I never know how that works though. Like if you make it past, I'd even do more songs. So I'd probably have to write. I'd probably have to do like 3 or 4 songs ready to go. And it'd probably be a lot of classical stuff, you know, like that one. Probably the Vivaldi thing I do. Like something like Tears in Time would be a good one, I think. Maybe a little bit of Fire Within, something like that. Thanks, Razzle. Yeah. What's a AGT? Yeah, America's Got Talent. Zoom's from Grangetown in Middlesbrough. Nice, man. And Razzle's from Middlesbrough as well. Very cool. Blues Rocker says 936 in Indiana. Yeah, you're on the central side of Indiana. Because there's part of Indiana that's actually in Eastern time. Kenneth Fraser, you got it. That was G minor. Yeah, absolutely, man. I was thinking about changing, but I think after playing it, I'll probably keep it in that. It was easy to do that one part. Like I said, I never played anything to that. That was the first time I played anything to that song, but I think this was kind of cool. Pretty cool little thing there. That's fun to do. Shaking James says he's from Michigan, but hardly ever home. He's 21, veteran truck driver. There you go, man. A 21-year veteran truck driver. I thought you were a 21-year-old truck driver. I was like, wow. Yeah, no doubt about that. Truck drivers, man, I've known a couple, man. And they make some big money, man. You can make some big money doing that stuff. I don't think I could handle a drive. I like to drive, but not for too long. A couple hours at best or something. And if I had to, I'd have to stop every couple hours for sure. There you go, Zoom. Appreciate that, man. Ken says, you got to warm up. There you go, man. Yeah, you got to warm it up, man. That's why I do so many warm-ups at the beginning. Yeah, Anti, I'm thinking, yeah, we're going to try that again Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Because Friday I have jury duty. Which won't matter much. And well, I don't, yeah, ooh. It'll probably be a short one on Thursday. It'll probably be short. Man, I don't know though. I'm gonna have to wake up at like 6:30 in the morning, which would probably be okay. You know, the more tired I am, it's probably gonna be better because if I do get called to like selection, I'll be like, I'll just be all messed up. And that's pretty much what happened last time. I was like so tired, and the dude's like, "How are you gonna stay up to help us, do whatever?" And I was like, "I probably can't, man. I can't help, man. This ain't my schedule." There you go. I don't know. I got screwed on. I got called back to jury duty because of probably a technical thing with the stupid toll system in this state. Got me again. Thanks, Razzle. Razzle said, that's the best song of the week. Nice, dude. Appreciate that. Thanks, Zoom. War Pigs? There's not too much to War Pigs. Just like the general's got everything to match in. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, not too much of that song. I like the old school stuff. Those are good. Dio and Black Sabbath is my favorite. That's my jam. Yeah, Indiana has split time zones, yeah. Part of Indiana is in Central, and part is in Eastern. V in the house, how's it going? She says, what's the name of that new song I just played? I missed the title. I don't have a title. It's the today's date, 012525, because I am horrible at titles. But yeah, that's a brand new one. I just wrote it tonight. And good to see you. I'm doing great. Thank you so much. But yeah, I don't know. We're always thinking of new titles, so I don't know. We'll probably play Thrones of Obsidian. That's Tyler. Tyler came up with that title. Kenneth says my hands can go all day without walking up. It's like playing in jail. I feel that, man. I have to. Sometimes I am so late to the party or playing my streams that I will have to like just warm up while I'm playing. And usually all I ever do is just easy stuff, you know, like 16 note patterns. Go. So yeah, then I'll go even longer, like. That's kind of constantly play that stuff just to really get warm. That's usually my warm-up exercises. Blue says, thanks, Tyler. Shaken says, it'll be 55 in 2 months. So I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there. Blue says, I hope you don't get locked into jury duty for assault. No, I don't think so. Like I usually get out of it because like I work from like 12 to 9. Like my schedule is like 12 to 9, and sometimes I'm even later than that. So I don't go to bed till like 5 or 6 in the morning most of the time. So you know, me being up at 6 a.m. or 6:30, and then being at the courthouse at 8, I'll be messed up, man. And that's kind of how I got out of it last time. They're like, you can go. I was like, thank you. Yeah, happy early birthday, James. Shaking James, make sure you come back. We'll sing happy birthday for you. Dr. Muscle Wizard, he says, second stream I've been on. I can't wait. Nice, dude. Thanks for coming out. Kenneth says, I always blow jury duty off and just do my normal job. Yeah, I don't think you can do that around here in Florida. They're pretty strict, man. You better show up around there. They'll come after you probably, or you get fined. I don't even know, man. It's easier just to go. I mean, I get the day off of work. I'd rather actually work than go to jury duty, but I get paid either way. So, but yeah, not so much fun. I'll find a way, man. I'll find a way. I got excuses left and right. Yeah, Fox, you got it. I remember last time I went to jury duty, there was this dude who had like a heavy metal t-shirt, wearing jeans. I'm not sure what happened to him, but we'll see. I might wear sweatpants, though. We'll see. Mel Mark says he thought it was a cool song. He had some Baroque elements in that. It rhymed with Ingve. Nice, dude. That's a classic, man. Yeah, I love the Baroque style, you know. Bach is one of my favorites for sure. Can't play it on this guitar as well. There's a little Randy for you. I haven't played Randy. I played, that's about the only solo I remember from Randy. Thanks, Razzle. No problem, buddy. There you go, Fox. 012525. That's how we do it. There you go, Razzle. Dark Renaissance, what's up, man? He said, even when I don't have time to watch, I click on and give you like, I appreciate that, man. I really do, man. All the likes help, man. Oh, there you go, Zoom. No problem, man. No problem. Kenneth says, I'm very opinionated about Ozzy versus Dio. They both rule. Yeah, I feel that. I started hearing the Black Sabbath era before I heard the Ozzy stuff, honestly, man. I had Heaven and Hell album, and I was like, man, I love Dio. Dio's my favorite, one of my favorites of all time. Let's see. Mark says the song title "Once Upon a Dream." That's kind of cool, man. I kind of like that. It feels like it. It felt very dreamy. Felt very dreamy. Shaking James says, 012520. That what was awesome. What if you call it January Steel? There you go. Feel that. Baja Goblin Beer. I've never even heard of it. I don't even know what Bracca's Helm is, man. It sounds like some sort of a loot drop from Diablo 4 or something. A Bracca's Helm. Never heard of it, but appreciate you, man. The temperature around here, I think it's 60 something around here. Razzle says, me and Zoom have decided to make a 2 a.m. plan every Saturday to watch your lives. Man, I appreciate that. There you go. A couple beers. Crank it up, man. Fox says, sent you a link to the listing. Oh, yeah, we got the email. I forwarded it to Stardust, too. Shaky Jane says, Flory has an old saying, come there on vacation, leave on probation. Probably, yeah. You could get in trouble down here. Dr. Muscle said, I just saw the Amadeus poster. There you go, man. I love that movie. It's one of my, those are my top 3 favorite movies of all time. Superman 2, Amadeus, and Empire Strikes Back. What an eclectic top 3, right? Blues Rocker says, what Priest songs did I play on? All of them, man. I learned like so much Judas Priest when I was a kid, man. I had like a list of all the ones I knew. I don't remember too much of it anymore, but yeah, I love, stuff like this, like Bloodstone's one of the coolest riffs. Starbreakers. It's classic, man. Classic stuff. Let's see. What else I got? Oh, I think we're going to try Throne of Obsidian. Is this the one? Oh, this is Blues Jam. The Blues Jam's been getting a lot of enjoyment lately out of some people. All right, there we go. We'll play this one. I've been enjoying playing this one too. Whoa, homie, that got crazy. Tell you, this mouse is amazing, but man, some things go crazy. If I click too fast, stuff goes wild. There you go. There you go, Kenneth. Yeah, he was Mozart was or Beethoven. He was a scoundrel as well. Mozart and Beethoven were pretty scoundrelous, if that's even a word. All right, let's try this one out. Maybe we'll end it with the blues. Wait, who was it? Blues Rocker was talking about some Yngwie. Might try that. We'll play a couple more, but I'll play this one, and then we'll see what we come up with after that. parts of the craziness right now. It's like a march or something. I don't even know. It's a fun song to play though. I tell you, man, all these little toys I got over Christmas. Just keep on making new craziness with these toys. I got a lot of stuff cooking here. A lot of stuff here. All right, Mark said he's heard of Borka's Helm. I'll have to look it up, man. I've never heard of it, honestly. Blues Rocker said KK was the one who hired Glenn, and that was the best career decision. Yeah, for sure. Funny enough, I learned how to play a power chord from KK Downing by watching him during the Live Aid festival. I didn't know how to play a power chord yet, and I was like watching it. I was like, that's how you do it? Oh man, I gotta learn it. Kurt, what's up, man? He says, Kurt's talking corporate speak there, man. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully it's been a nice week for you guys. I'll be back Monday. Can't wait. I haven't done much of anything this week except relax. It's been relaxing, but I'm ready. I'm ready to go back. As much as I don't want to. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Anti says, do you think Saints in Hell by Judas Priest is so underrated because others have more technical playing or similar to the radio? That's an interesting question, man. I don't know. That's a great song, though. I thought it's a great song. But yeah, I think the record labels at the time, back in the day, they picked the singles, that came out. And I think that was the big thing. They picked the singles, the band didn't. I don't think that was maybe not a single. Plus the name Saints in Hell is probably for, what was that, 1978, 79, around that time, I think, from that album. So it would be it's probably pretty weird. But they didn't get much radio play until Breaking the Law, I don't think, or Living After Midnight. Hey, right? You got that. Mozart was a crazy fool, man. But I know why. I understand why, because he was so suppressed as a child. His father made him do everything. And the moment that he was able to escape his father's clutches, he could kind of be himself. And, he just went crazy. But he was so talented that you kind of had to let him do what he wanted to. Zoom's talking about some Rage Against the Machine. I don't know any Rage Against the Machine. I like a couple of their songs. Anti's got there, the 2003 Until the Bitter End is on sale everywhere, iTunes, Amazon. You can check it out here on YouTube as well. I don't get a lot, but I do get paid for those streams. Baja says, you probably like them. Your songs give them the same vibe. That's cool, man. Let me look it up. Let me type that up. Borka's Helm. We'll put that in my... interesting. With a three-piece metal band from 80, active since 82. Man, they've been around, man. They've been around. I'll give them a peep after the show for sure, man. I appreciate that, man. And in case you didn't know, I used to play in a band called War of Thrones, Leash Law. I love Yngwie, Richie Blackmore, Uli Roth, Al DiMilla, Andy Lark. If you want to play like me, you got to learn those guys. That's how you play me. Blue says, I still remember how mind-blown he was when he first heard Rising Force album. And you just took me back then. Nice, dude. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, that's the first album I got. After I saw Yngwie on TV, I ran out, and that was pretty much the only album that you could find in town. And I've said it before, I actually, subconsciously, I had a Alcatraz album. My friend, because I used to really love, I still love Graham Bonnet. It's one of my favorite singers. And I had a friend that we loved that Rainbow album that Graham Bonnet's on. And he called me one day and he's like, yo, my brother just gave me this album. It's got the singer of Rainbow on it. I'm like, no way. And I ran over and he taped it for me. And I didn't even know it was Yngwie. This is long before I even knew who Yngwie was. Anti's got there. Welcome to all the visiting peacefully from around the world. Let's rock steady up in here. Let's do it. Oh, whoa, my chat just went haywire now. I love when my chat goes haywire. Tyler thinks that maybe the new song would be called Fox Zone. Fox Zone. That sounds like an old Nintendo 64 game. Kenneth says the pick is about to melt. Are you economy picking? I do both. When I do ascendings, it's economy, and when I do descending, it's alternate. Thanks, Razzle. Blues asked, did I ever study Steve Vai? No, I sure did, man. I didn't get into that style of guitar playing. I had like the albums. I had the Flexible and the Flexible Leftovers, and I love the stuff he did with Dave Lee Roth, the Eat 'Em and Smile album. I love that album. Used to know a little bit, but yeah, I never really like studied his stuff as much as I did with like Yngwie and Richie and Uli and Al and Andy, man. Yes, Blues Rocker No Stained Class is a super record. It's probably one of my favorites. If I had to break them all apart, man, it'd be Stained Class. I could listen to that constantly. And Anti got me. I forgot. It's not Tyrant. It's Savage. The song Savage on that record. That's a masterpiece of a song right there. I love that song. Thank you, Razzle, man. I appreciate you so much, man. Bulls on Parade. That's a classic by Rage. Yeah, no, I don't know that one. I got a young guy in UK that I was helping with some lessons over there. He plays that stuff like he loves that Rage Against the Machine and all that little stuff like that, man. I never even learned it, but I know I could do what they told you. I can't remember it, dude. Let's see. I feel that Zoom. Razzle, do I like Motorhead? Yeah, some of the old Motorhead stuff, you know, like the... Ace of Spades is a classic. All right, what's Anti got on tap tonight? He's got the spicy sausage, pepperoni, tomato, green peppers, mozzarella, garlic sandwich. Whew. That's a lot, man. It's that spiciness, man. Like I said, I'm not a big spicy guy. I always gotta have, if I eat spicy stuff, I got the Tums ready. Chocolate chip bars, though, that sounds pretty good, though. You know I could go for some of that. Eric Curry Pitcher, what's up, man? I appreciate you hanging out real quick. I'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, and a short stream on Thursday. I got to get up real early on Friday, but yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, and a short one on Thursday. Hellraiser, that's a good one. My favorite guitar player at Megadeth, blues rocker, that's got to be Marty Friedman. I love Marty. I've known him since 2004 as well, so he's a super guy, man. Hellraiser, that's a classic. Chris Poland, yeah, Chris Poland's dope too, man. Ain't no doubt. Tyler says Nintendo. Pretty much. I think it was called Star Fox. That was the Nintendo 64 game called Star Fox. That's what. So Fox Zone got me. Can't think of that riff. Kenneth says hybrid picking is where I'm at. I do a little bit, tiny bit, not too much, not too much. Fox says, because of Zach, she always wanted dreads. I feel that. I never wanted dreads, no. I just wanted like super cool. I had super cool long hair when I was like in my 20s. Not as cool as it used to be. What are we doing? Let's see if I can remember this, man. I probably screwed this up, man, because it's been a while. Let me think. What key is it in? Let's see if I remember this one. Been a minute. It's probably going to be pretty bad. nothing like Yngwie. Parts of it, very, some parts close, but yeah, it's just me jamming. You know, I love some Yngwie style though. All right. Anti says, have you ever seen Tom Morello introduction of Kiss into the Hall of Fame? If not, watch it. I'll check that out, man. Tom Morello, I got nothing bad to say about Tom Morello. That dude can play. He's got some crazy stuff that he can do, man. Like, unbelievable things he can do with the guitar. I don't think I've ever heard anyone else do the things he can do with, like, making the sounds and stuff like that. It's pretty amazing. Shaking saying, Joe Satriani taught Steve Vai how to play. Joe Satriani is one of my favorites. Nice, dude. Yeah, he taught a lot of dudes. He taught Kirk Hammett as well. Fox says Zach was one of her first crushes. She was young, but gave him butterflies. I feel that. Thanks, Razzle. Thank you, V. Juicy says Star Fox was dope. It was dope. That was a classic game. I used to love playing that when I was younger. Thanks, Tyler. Ken says Zen and the Art of Speed Picking. Marching out was his favorite. Yeah, that's a classic one. And marching out it just kept getting better and better, man, with this playing. It was amazing, man. There you go, Tyler. Absolutely, man. Nice, Razzle. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you guys are hanging out, man. Ken says Jeff's got so with those high notes. Yeah, man. Like I'm a Viking, man. That high note, that one's nuts, dude. B's got to go, finishing a graduate program. So thanks so much. Absolutely, V. Thank you so much for hanging out. We appreciate all your support, and hope you do well on your graduate program. That's awesome. We're wishing you all the best for that one. Thanks, Blues Rocker. Oh, here we go again. All right, let's see. All right, so the Anti's got there. I'll be shredding Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday about 10 o'clock. There we go. There you go, Kenneth. Right on Zoom. Thanks, Razzle. Thanks, Jake and James. Anti says, since Morello can do all that, no one says about how high he holds his axe. Yeah, true that. He holds like one of those crazy bass players do. It's funny. Thanks, Juicy. What time is it? 11:16. I don't know if I got any requests out of my catalog real quick. Like we can play something. I might play one more. Let me see. Oh, you know what? Oh shoot! And V just left. Dang it. We'll play this for V. V can watch the replay of this one. We'll play Tears of Time real quick. I need one more song to pull some stuff out of, so we'll do this one. I have a couple sips left, Mark, sadly. This is actually really good. I've been trying to savor this. This is Major Melon. It's very savory. Benny from Peru. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Okay, V is here. All right, good. All right, one last quick one for V. This is the new and improved Tears of Time. We'll play. I haven't played on this guitar, so we'll see how it goes on this guitar. But yeah, this one's feeling good. It sounds really fun to play, so let's give it a shot here. pick drop on that one for sure. I love that. The new version sounds, it really pumps me up, man. I really love the orchestrations that I've added on to that. And it's been a while. I've been playing that for a while. I don't even remember. Yeah, I wrote that in August. I wrote that on August 26th of 2023. Interesting. And I've been using the same version until now. And this is a new version with a lot of new orchestrations and stuff. With all the new toys I bought for Christmas. Yay! But yeah, good stuff, man. I really enjoy that. All right, well, let's go ahead and run through these comments and we'll call it a night. I think. All right, let's see. Fox Racer, thank you there. Thank you, V. You're welcome. Kenneth says ships are burned. Yeah, that's amazing. Ships are burned is a very Uli John Roth influenced song there. That's a fantastic one. Anti says track one off until. Oh yeah, I have to watch out on those vocal tracks, man. Whoa, I did a vocal track and man, like a whole video couldn't be monetized. I had to delete. Obviously, I always delete those, but. I was like, dang, man, those vocal tracks, you got to watch out. There you go, Shaking James. Tyler, thanks, Razzle. Thanks, Zoom. Tyler wants to know when this will be released. I'm trying to figure out a way to do that. I got to see I got to contact a couple of my drummer buddies and see who's available. I'd like to get Shane Galas on this for sure. I think he would kill it, and I got to contact him and see what's going on, but time. But then I haven't heard from my engineer, man, my local engineer. I gotta try and see if he's up, man, because I'm not getting my mixing skills aren't great yet. They're good, but they're not great, man. And I listen to some of these people's mixes. I'm like, dang, my stuff don't sound like that. So I gotta figure that out. V says pure inspiration for everything. Thank you, these beautiful sounds. Thank you for being here, V. Appreciate you. Gracias, Benny. Appreciate you, man. There you go, Kenneth. Good one, man. Kenneth knows his keys, man. Very cool, man. I like that. Blues Rocker, he says, I've enjoyed every minute of your live stream. I hope you have a good night. I'll catch you again. Awesome, Joe. Thank you, man. I remember that, Joe. Pete, I like that, man. Appreciate you, man. Juicy says, Major Melon rocks. It does. I like it a lot. I love watermelon candy. You know, I don't really like watermelon. I don't want to say I eat just go out and buy a watermelon and start eating it. No, I like the candy like Jolly Ranch, watermelon Jolly Rancher stuff like that. It tastes like a watermelon Jolly Rancher to me. It's good stuff. I'm into it. I might get one more 12-pack if the store still has them. Razzle says, how are you so good, bro? I could never do half the songs you do. I appreciate that, man. I've been doing this for a long time, man. Good 26 years of me playing since I was 15 years old, and I'm an old man now, so I've been around. That's awesome, Joe. Appreciate you, man. V says it sounds like the whole orchestra. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. Yeah, more violin, better violin sounds, brass sounds, woodwinds going on, some overlapping violins doing some stuff. Yeah, it was crazy. Oh yeah. Yeah, Tyler doesn't want any. I like Tyler is good, man. He what did he say in his stream? I say Tyler's taking his notes by watching me. He said some guy comes in and goes, "Man, you sound like 100 other guitar players, whatever." And Tyler's like, "Oh, thanks, man. You put me in a really good percentage." That's something I would have said. So Tyler's been taking his notes. Good call, Tyler. I appreciate it. And yeah, Tyler doesn't want any. He wants the fake comments there. So. I have fake, the word fake, AI, stuff like that, I have put in the block list already, so you can't come here and say I'm fake. There was one though. You got to hear this. You got to read this. Where is it? Real quick. You got to see this. So my Richie Blackmore video, right? You know, I did the Temple of the King, right? And I played it live. And a comment popped up the other day, and I was like, really? Where's this comment? You gotta see this comment. I'll read it to you. Okay, here we go. This guy's fantastic looking too. I'm even gonna kick on the display capture. So check this out. So this is the Temple of the King solo cover. I played this live, right? I want to say I want to take this as a compliment. He says, and Binks, night numbers. Looks like he's an old guy. That's cool. He says, this guy is a hack, comma, that's not even his playing. So it's like, in a way, I'm like, you know what? Maybe he thinks it's Richie Blackmore. I mean, I love Richie Blackmore, and I can play just about anything about Richie Blackmore to the note because I love Richie Blackmore. I spent a good portion of my life learning how to play Richie. So I thought that was funny. So those comments always crack me up, man. I will respond to that at some point. I know, Fox, time is flying tonight. I'm getting hungry. There you go, Mark. I'm a Viking on here. I tried to practice it the other day, and I was like, the end key changes. I kept screwing them up. I got to work on it. Anti's like talking about an Uli mashup. I would like to, man. There's a couple of Uli songs I've been messing with that I need to come out with, man. And Mark says, we'll see when the song Once Upon a Dream is released. There you go. Kalala says, Tyler, don't take any poo. Yeah, for sure. We don't do that. We don't play around, man. Ken is 54, and yeah, everyone thinks we're 40. I'm right there with you, man. I'm coming close to that this year. Oh wow, yeah. Sorry, Fox. Yeah, the Saturday ones. I don't think there's commercials on the weekday ones, but they will pop up ads on these horizontal streams. Jeremy Wolf, what's up, man? Appreciate it, Jeremy. Thanks for hanging out, man. All right, I think that's enough for tonight. So yeah, thanks Anti for being here and doing your thing. Stardust got her technical difficulties worked through, and she came through. All good. I want to thank each and everyone for hanging out tonight. As always, I do appreciate it. Saturdays are just a nice chill atmosphere. We play kind of whatever. It's usually I just do these Saturdays for myself as the weekly videos. But it's always good to have you guys hanging out with me. And always have a good time chatting and whatnot. So appreciate that. Thanks, Fox. Yeah, I've been monetized for a little bit now. So yeah, I try and keep monetization. Anything I can do, anything that can be monetized, I try and monetize it. So unfortunately, yeah, sometimes there's some ads will pop up during this one. And they used to just pop up and tell me when an ad was coming on and I could cancel it, but it doesn't do that anymore. But maybe I'll relax it next time. I'll put a more relaxed advertisements on this one because it's not like it's not like on Wednesdays where I'm getting 150,000 views or something. So my pleasure, Kenneth. Thank you, man. Raiden, good to see you, buddy. Thank you. You're quite welcome, Juicy. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Hope y'all have a great rest of your night and a wonderful rest of your weekend. It should be an interesting week for me next week, but we will get through it, I'm sure. Hope you have a nice, chill one. Oh, no, Raiden missed it. No problem, buddy. Give it about 10 minutes after this ends, and it'll be available. You can watch the whole thing on the replay. And it was a good one. We had some good stuff done tonight. So, yeah, check it out. Nah, don't worry about it, Fox. Yeah, if you can skip it as fast as you can. But next week, I promise, I'll adjust the frequency of that because it really doesn't matter on Saturdays. And I like people to make sure that they can. I have to monetize the video in case something does blow up on it, but we'll relax the ads during the stream for sure. I will take care of that. Miyako playing the piano, son. I will do that, Mark, for sure. I will check that out. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate it. God bless you and your family too, my friend. Right on, Get Zero. We about closing up the shop here, but appreciate you hanging out. The replay will be up in about less than 10 minutes. So if you're interested in checking them out tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to change my strings probably tomorrow or Monday for sure on my other guitar. But yeah, anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out. If you're watching the replay of the stream, thank you so much for hanging out. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed everything. And yeah, Shaking James, take care, buddy. Have a good night. Thank you, Jeremy. Have a good one too. And yeah, so everyone take care. Stay safe and be good to each other, all right? We'll see you on Tuesday for some more shredding good times, all right? All right, everyone, take it easy. Have a good one.